Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe reading. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. As I'm recording this, it is October 26th. We have actually Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Leo. So let me just update my board here. Yeah, I believe the moon is going to be moving into Virgo today, so we'll see what's going on. And then we will have the new moon in Scorpio coming up, but I'll do a separate reading for that. Pardon me, y'all. Just want to get this updated. Alright. But yeah, let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this weekend. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need? I will also be using the Lustrous Tarot to break this down. Let me get a few more shuffles in and then we'll jump right in. Alright. Ooh, bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords, which says trapped in fear. This could, typically the Eight of Swords is looked at as like a mentally imposed prison, a prison of your own making, a prison of your thoughts, feeling stuck, feeling, limited and restricted by, your own thoughts. I'm feeling more like the Five of Swords energy. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Look, I cannot make this shit up. I knew I felt it. Here's the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. Yeah, it feels like someone is like, it's almost like someone let their own mind get the best of them. Like, the Five of Swords could be an energy of, feeling defeated, having a defeatist mentality. But it can also be a card of ego. It could be a card of, needing to win at all cost. And it feels like someone, whether this is you or someone you're energetically connected to, has, by being in this state, like it's almost like it just feels like mental confusion regarding an Ace of Pentacles, some type of opportunity. A tangible opportunity. There's the Ace of Pentacles. What is that? It could be money. It could be a job. It could be, some type of offer. But ultimately, it's a new, tangible beginning or opportunity. And it just feels like someone It's like I can't even really explain it. Oh, sorry, I got my scarf on. um, like and being, in fear, this Eight of Swords of, their own thoughts, or in this mental prison of confusion, and even I'm getting illusion. Like, it's almost like someone is realizing how it kept them from something that they wanted, or how they could have even manipulated it by having that defeatist mindset, because it's swords, it's thought, it's communication. So this could be how even like someone is, talking to themselves, because I'm almost hearing like inner dialogue. Like, I'm also getting the image of like someone, could possibly be sitting like in a jail cell. And I mean, I don't know what, I've never been to jail, so I don't know what that's like, but I've heard, stories. I've got the calls from jail. So, it's almost like, like, I don't know. I'm also getting like the energy of someone's ego, like, had them doing something just for money. But with the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny in this card, and then the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, yeah, it's almost like the easiest way to say this is like spirit, because we can say the Wheel of Fortune is, it's a card of expansion, of growth. It's, how we experience the experiences that we go through. The wheel turning in your favor. It's like someone is being forced to sit and think about what they've done. For some of you, what they've lost by way of ego, because with the 4 and the 9 of swords, we have the 5, which is already out here, yeah. And I'm hearing like the consequences of your actions, but even with the base chakra, the root chakra, like I feel like spirit has sat somebody down. And I'm hearing how does it go? A hard head makes a soft ass. That's what I'm hearing. But let's see what comes out. What's the overall energy, spirit? Yeah, damn. We got judgment coming out. Truth in this deck. And I'm hearing pay your dues, pay your dues. So with judgment coming out, it's almost like, yeah, it feels like there's a spiritual judgment that has been placed upon someone, whether this is you or someone you're connected to. And yeah, because we have the Tower at the bottom, which is disruption, like something, suddenly, like is the way that I'm hearing it is it came out of nowhere. It was unexpected. But for some of you, this is like an unexpected, awakening for someone with the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. But this is all Spirit's doing. And it's almost making this person look at, with the Hierophant, the things that they value. Almost, they're saying in a different light, in a different light. And now wanting to, it's so funny how, things can happen, but I'll get to what I'm saying. It's so funny how, things can happen like in an instant, and then it's almost like, you, like, because what I'm seeing is like someone who, just going about life, doing things their own way, and suddenly getting stopped in their tracks. Like, I'm hearing you're doing too much. So, you could have been doing too much, or someone could have been doing too much, but however it resonates for you, it's almost like, sometimes there'll be those moments when you think, you're just getting it in and everything is all good and you're just moving, along, and not really, it's almost like this person wasn't thinking of the consequences of their actions. And then this tower moment came in, and it was like instantly, oh, you get it now. You got it now. That's what I'm feeling. But with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, it's almost like this energy is showing them like what they, or being in this energy is showing them what they should have been giving to, who they should have been, working with. Because it says material and spiritual prosperity and partnerships and alliances. But it's almost like they knew. They knew. Or you knew. But I just seen a quote that said, the ego wants to want more than it wants to have. And that's what I'm feeling here. But let me get one more. Yep. We have temptation coming out, which is the devil. And then the Seven of Swords, which is deception and envy. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy either you or someone else was in a very, toxic, unhealthy, energy within themselves. It could be an environment, or, even possibly just connected to the wrong people. But with the Seven of Swords, it makes me feel like it's almost like this person is realizing that like almost like life is not a game. It's not a game. Because I'm drawn to how he's lifting up the mask, which the Seven of Swords can be a card of, like it says, deception, envy, illusions. It's a card of, lying, cheating, stealing. And it almost feels like this person is now seeing this devil energy very clearly due to this judgment. But he's, lifting up the mask, it's not down. So it's almost like seeing how they possibly were deceived by this devil energy for some of you. I'm hearing caught up, caught up. So whatever that devil energy is for you, yeah. You're seeing it for what it is now, or someone could be seeing it for what it is now. But bottom of the deck, we have the universe, yeah, which is, the world, which is, completions, endings that bring on new beginnings. But I'm really getting the energy of cycles. And then we have the Four of Cups. Ooh. With with the heart chakra. Yeah. I don't know, I just keep getting like the energy of spirit sat this person down, because now we have the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like either, someone is grasping for, or wanting to grasp for some type of connection with the spiritual union here, which is like the Two of Cups. But with this Five of Pentacles, it's like this, whatever it is, it's out of your reach, is what I'm hearing. It's out of your reach. And they're playing Chris Brown's Deuces. because I'm hearing like with this Four of Cups, like whoever this person is, they were just like, they could have just been doing whatever they were doing because they were bored and unhappy. And it's almost like, because what they're saying from the song is, I believe Tyga says it, where he says, fuck love, I'm tired of trying. So this person could have given up on love, in the past, because I'm looking at, this back here, and it's almost like with the heart chakra card coming out, like it almost makes me feel like saying like love is the answer. I don't know, but with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, it's like, and even if there is a, specific connection to a person, place, or thing, that I feel like someone is either wanting to, reach out to it or grab out to it, but there may be some pride with the solar plexus chakra here that is getting in the way. Let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this weekend? What's going on? So, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. This air energy is really strong. This could be, someone deciding to, take some type of impulsive action. This could be, some type of communication that's coming in, but it feels, like very hasty. Very hasty. Up under that, we have the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, so this is like an energy of someone who, like I feel like it's reading this way for some reason, who, has been hurt before. And, because of that have, been holding or in a holding pattern with this Four of Pentacles energy as a way of like guarding or protecting their heart. And it almost makes them feel, like very, it's like an energy that keeps them safe. But it's almost like in realizing and doing this, they're seeing how, how can I say this? Being, guarded due to the past, they're seeing, how or even why, you know, certain things ended the way that they ended. Or, you know, with the Ten of Swords, you know, it could have been like, I keep getting that way of thinking. He just had like a negative mentality, negative self-talk. But it's almost like it could have been even like repressing of emotions, or, you know, communicating how they feel. And now it's almost like with this Knight of Swords, they're wanting to rush in and just like word vomit. Because here's that Five of Pentacles, that energy of feeling, you know, lack, and, you know, like left out in the cold. And then we have the Seven of Swords with the 3 and the 10. So it's almost like, you know, someone literally deceived themselves within a situation. And for some of you, I'm getting like I just don't like this Knight of Swords because it feels very aggressive. But it also feels like whoever is in this Knight of Swords energy, it almost feels like they're trying, like they're coming back, I'm hearing, to like advocate or fight for, you know, something, the world, something to not end, I'm feeling. But for some of you, you know, it's almost like an energy of like advocating for yourselves. But it's in an aggressive way. So let's break this down. Can I get one for truth, Spirit? Why is truth here for the collective? Why is truth here? We have the High Priestess. So this is really telling me, like, you know why, or either you know why you're under this judgment right now, or if this is another person, they know why. Their intuition is telling them. And like I said, I felt that energy of emotional repression. We have the King of Cups and the Strength card, which the King of Cups, he is, you know, the master of water, the masculine master of water. He, you know, you see how he's surrounded by water, but he doesn't let it touch him. He keeps, you know, his cup very close to him, and, you know, almost takes on a stoic vibe. But with the Strength card, and this is Scorpio and this is Leo, the sun and the moon, where they're at right now. The Strength card, you know, could be a card of strength, of courage, you know, confidence, but it can also, you see how it's almost like you can't tame a lion, but like she's trying to close his mouth. I feel like that's something that this person was doing to themselves when it came or comes to expressing emotions. But with the High Priestess here, I just feel like, you know, either you know or this other person knows why they're in this predicament right now, which we kind of already seen through the other cards. Yep. And then we have the Sun. So there's a light being shown on this devil energy here, which this whoever was in it is now seeing it. It's like they're seeing it now from the outside looking in, but it's only after Spirit had to come in and, like, I just hear, sit this person down. It could have been, you know, a sex addiction, with the Ace of Wands here, or just addicted to, like, you know, it's almost like whatever the addiction is, it doesn't matter, but it's almost like they were chasing some type of high with this energy here, is what I'm feeling. And putting the things of value on the back burner with the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. like just more focused on excitement, the rush, the I don't know. Not saying that I don't have vices, but I like to consume things and not allow them to consume me. But so it's never like, oh, I gotta, because it's giving me that energy of like, they have to have something, whatever it is. And it's almost like if they don't have it, they can't function. Tell me about this. Well, the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Swords here? This is deception and envy. Because the Sun is also clarity. Look. It's almost like this person was like driven or led by their desires. And it put them in, you know, they like, it's almost like they chased the devil. They chased that energy. Because for some of them, it just felt good, the Sun, to be, I don't know, noticed, recognized. I'm getting attention here. But it was almost like it was fleeting with the Five of Pentacles. Like, it left them wanting more. Like, it was never fulfilled. This person was never able to be fulfilled. What else do we need, Spirit, for Truth and High Priestess? Oh, too many. Truth and High Priestess. Truth and High Priestess. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh man, all these cards. Feels like, you know, for someone, you know, everything could feel like it's falling apart. The Truth and High Priestess. Yeah, it's almost like with the Nine of Wands coming out, this person didn't want to see it. They didn't want to see or deal with the truth of a situation with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. This can either be, you know, having two conflicting truths, or it could be, you know, willful blindness is what I'm getting. Because she has two swords. So she doesn't have to sit there with that blindfold on. She can cut it off. And with the Moon, yeah, it's like they didn't. With the Moon, yeah, there was some type of fear, and it could have been of relating or being close to, you know, another person, or, you know, having an emotional attachment to something or someone. So it was almost like it was easier for this person to go into situations where they didn't have to like emotionally invest. They didn't have to get emotions involved. But like, how long could you do that? Like, or acting like they you know, don't want this connection, but in all reality, they really want it all. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups. It's almost like they were resisting what their intuition was trying to tell them. So it's being highlighted, and this is the Sun and Scorpio energy. It's coming out again. And it's almost like the emotions that this person or you was holding on to were just, they were unhealthy. But it's almost like they kept them hidden and almost presented themselves like, oh, I'm emotionally stable. Like, because that's what I'm getting, like presenting themselves as a King of Cups. But really, They were a Page of Wands. Like I said, the Page of Wands is that energy of, wanting to go out and explore and, try new things. And, it's driven by like the optics of things I'm getting, but also just like driven off of this Ace of Wands, this passion, this, excitement, like a little kid. And now they're seeing it within themselves. Like, I need to grow up. They have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, which is a maturation process. Because we've seen the Knight of Swords already. Because it's almost like, yeah, and being one way where they were withholding emotions, but then presenting themselves as they were like technically emotionally stable, created this toxicity, this devil energy. And now they're seeing as the King of Swords, or when they, because for some of you, like it feels like this is, going on. It doesn't feel like, this is something that's to come. For whoever is going through this, it's like, I feel like it's in the moment. Like I said, they're realizing or seeing clearly what it is they value, who it is they value, wanting to have these morals and values and, integrity. But with the Emperor and the Four of Cups, it's almost like they were doing it the right way, like wanting to be this emperor, but kind of like abusing their power. So this is why they were never satisfied with the Four of Cups. It's almost like wanting to be in control. And in that wanting to be in control, because I'm hearing like I. This person could say, I a lot. They were only worried about what would, build them up, make them feel safe with the Emperor and the Hierophant. But it's almost like, how they say hindsight is 20/20. And being in this energy, they grew bored and content and missed opportunities, or just rejected. I'm getting rejected anything that came to them with love, in love. And then look, we have the Lovers, the World, and the Empress. And the Ace of Cups. Now, if this Empress, could have presented this Ace of Cups to them before and they rejected it, it's now like they want to give it back. And I'm hearing like, but with Judgment and the Six of Wands, like, do it with honor. Like, because that's what I feel like this energy is lacking. Like, there's, how they say, like, what's it called? There's no honor among thieves. And I've been hearing that in my head for like all week. All week. Oh. I'm gonna get one for Deception, Envy, and the Ace of Wands. So, Deception, Envy, and the Ace of Wands. Why is this here? And we have the Page of Pentacles, yeah. It's like I said, it's almost like now this person is seeing things from a new perspective as the Page of Pentacles, but it's also like a reflective energy that I'm getting, especially with the way the King of Cups is like looking at this Page of Pentacles. Water is reflective. You see your reflection in water. When it's clear. But that's what I'm getting here, clear waters. But I'm also getting like the energy of someone who could use or has used sex as a weapon, but it didn't get them anything. It got them nothing, and they invested a lot of time, energy, effort, for some of you even money into the situation to not have, you know, a return on that investment. Can I get another one for the Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles, and then I'll grab the guidance. Yep, I can't make this shit up. The Seven of Swords. Seeing the error of their ways. It felt good in the moment. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles again, which is still the energy of what I said. Like, they invested a lot of energy into their ego, into, you know, moving out of that ego, into like wanting to, you know, just again avoid the consequences of their actions, because the Seven of Swords could also be like you know, past crimes or past, you know, misdeeds, and now it's like they can't figure out how to move forward. But knowing that they need to with the Six of Swords, but with the Seven of Cups, it's just like something needs to be cleared up. The Seven of Cups needs to be cleared up. I don't know if there's 7 people that they need to talk to. That's a lot of people. But there's a clearing up that needs to happen, so this person can move from the 6 to the 8, and it's only going to come by way of truth and honesty and communication with the Ace of Swords. Because I almost feel like this person like almost went through a regression to go from the 8 to the 5. Yeah. I don't know. That's a lot. Yeah, and being in this energy, like again, it's the energy of doing too much with the Ten of Wands coming out. But also, like, it became too much for this person to handle. It's almost like this person needs to be alone for a while. But it's also giving me the energy of like someone who just didn't want to invest or commit into a situation that, you know, required emotions, required them to, I'm hearing with the Nine of Pentacles, be who they say they are. Can I get one for this King of Cups? Yep. So we have the Page of Cups. And it's almost like this person, you know, has the capacity to, you know, to say it like that. But it almost feels like this person is a kid at heart. So they, they like to play. They're very aware of their emotions. But when it comes to sharing them, and we're just going right back around in the circle with the Lovers, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. It's almost like they act like they want this higher, level of love or commitment or relationship or whatever the case may be. But I'm also getting like they need to learn how to merge, like, or integrate their inner child, because that's what I'm getting with this Page of Cups, King of Cups as well. But it's almost like they spend too much time thinking about the Three of Swords. You see he's laying on the Ace of Swords, so they know and they have the truth, but either they didn't act on it in the past, or they, they just don't, like, I don't know who would, actively want to stay in a situation like that. And knowing that it's, something that you create for yourself. Let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit? For the collective as it pertains to this weekend vibe reading. Oh, that's too many. Guidance and advice. So we have out the waiting game. And it's almost like this is, this is like the Two of Wands. There's a decision to be made. Are you going to use your power or abuse your power? With the Strength card here. But let's see what it says. And of course, I'm going to get one to clarify, but we'll look at it after we read the card. Oh, shoot. I get one for the waiting game. Right, there it is. Alright, those are the majors. Where is Swords, Wands? Here we go. So we have the waiting game. This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motions and, This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and now you're waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. So yeah, it basically sums it up. Like, this person has to make a decision, whether whether they want to, you know, continue in this devil energy and deal with this. Like, it feels very uncomfortable, especially to try to keep maintaining, and it's stunting their growth. Listen, the Lovers, a decision. Like, do you want to be your best self, your higher self, or continue to stay in this low vibration of the devil energy? What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, look, the Four of Swords. It's like you'll have these, whoever this is, I don't know what happened, but they have time. They got time to think about it. Can I get one for this devil energy? See, I can't even get the cards out. We have the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. There's something like this devil energy is tied to, you know, how the way that they act, which is this Page of Wands, and then, you know, how they like rationalize it in their brain, but it's their ego. They're acting out of ego. And that's what has a hold on this person. And ultimately, again, like I said, it stunts their growth. This is the slowest moving knight. Like, I feel like whoever this is could be further along on their path, but they need to learn discipline. It almost feels like they need to reject this impulsive energy. And it's not even reject, because there's a way that you do it. You don't have to just, you know, because this is like a fly-by-night energy, the Knight of Wands. They need to learn restraint, because it's like they almost run from anything that is truly stable for them with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. And then feels blocked. Like, that doesn't make any sense with the Seven of Wands here. Or it's like they become defensive. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, that's the weekend vibe reading. I definitely hope that it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story. And that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.